Okay, I am not sure what just happened there. Maybe because it's a poor connection to the stream. Yeah, that's probably it. My bit rate is all over the place. Well, WB. What do you mean? I'm gonna go with Hedon stuff. See what that all experience is about. Italian women are beautiful and the wine is exquisite. What do you think I spent my time doing? Wow, so it really does mean the experience. Oh. Take Big George on a wild ride. Sounds like fun. But you better not let Father Thomas hear about it. The furry picked Hedonist news at 11. Shut up. Is there Sona Fox? No, it's a wolf. I love wolves. He's the only Sona I have, really. And I don't know if I'll ever have another Sona. I really like Aiden. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I'm not sure if that's what he meant. I revere Saint Augustine, who said, "Lord, make me chaste, but not yet." Oh, the experience. If you say to Andreas, I still think you're going to get in trouble with Father Thomas. George! Anyway, I have to get going. George, let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andres. Until later. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Andres. You say hello to the girls today? Eva and Claire? Oh, I mean the chickens. Peter, James, and John. They like it when you stroke their back or give them a good scratch under their breast. Oh, I'm sure I like scratches there too. And and strokes. You name your chickens after the apostles? You couldn't think of anything more feminine? Maybe the names of pretty girls, you know? All the pretty girls I know are married. Though naming a chicken after another man's wife doesn't seem right. But I hear about the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witnessed Jesus' greatest moments of glory and his darkest trials. And I was thinking, that's how it is with the girls and me. They see everything I deal with around here. Okay, okay, Big John. Yeah, name your chickens as sexy. Oh, that's thoughtful. It's thoughtful, but if they're hens, I don't think they should be named after guys' names. But oh well. Big George seems like not the brightest type. He's a big dummy. That makes perfect sense to me, Big George. You have much in common with Christ. Words of advice. Don't mention that to anyone else, especially the Father. Oh, it's fine, I get it. I'll just call them the girls from now on. No, Big Jork's the best. He is the best. He's just a big dum dum. He's a nice, sweetheart dum dum. I don't recall your family eating eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the ballers. The ballers? Is that supposed to be buyers? Clara says we need the extra money for tosses. Tosses? Wow, you bullied Big Joe. I did not bully him into abandoning his names. I did not mean to do that. I was just saying don't mention it to the father. That was all. That was his choice. Obviously, he was self-conscious about it and didn't know if it was a good idea or not. He needed input. Anyway, I should get back to it. Until later, Andres. Yeah, until then. I didn't bully him. He made that decision on his own. Oh, there's an even older man over there. What is wrong with that pig? Why does it have wolf ears? Oh my goodness. Wait. There's ill Peter, and then there's Peter? What? What is this, a crossover episode? Alright, what's up, Peter? Andres. What's up? God bless you. Ah. Andreas. Oh, yes, Andreas. This weather's been awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Or were things very different when you were young? It's like, oh no, that's just old man talk. Hi, this is my persona. His name is Bacon Paw. He's a fox/pig hybrid. Oh, it's so awful. I do like the art style in this game, though. It looks so creatively stupid. Well, of course they wouldn't know how to do anything. No one follows the old ways anymore. What were you, a wizard back in your day? The old A-bot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to perchance, to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. I am fairly certain the pigs looked like that because they looked like that in historic medieval tapestry art, which this game is clearly a theme. Oh! Oh, that's a nice touch. Alright. Medieval tapestry of pigs. Oh, they do have pointy little ears. Or at least in some of them. Oh, here we go. This one looks really like it. It even has the same, what's it called? Under teeth growing out? Wow. Have you seen what cats look like in medieval art? No. Do I want to see what they look like? Matthias knows that Christ was in our hearts, even if the white lady's name was on our lips. What was that about? I didn't see. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, yelled Peter. What sort of old customs? I thought Saint Wyatt's protected Tassim. You think that spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows custom anymore? I want to know more about the church. Hell, no one told Perchant that. She was here first. Which medieval cat are you today? Oh boy. Why is one holding a dick in its mouth? It's a snake. Sorry, it's really hard to get over the image of a cat with a dick in its mouth. That's you. So what we got a wet cat. We got an abomination cat. It looks like it had severe. I don't even know what you call that. Alcohol syndrome. One with a human face. One that has a king's crown with a derpy look on it. Another derpy derp. A fat cat and a. That's literally a furry. But okay. A cat getting ready for camera. And then the cat that's not amused. It's like the alignment charts for D&D. That would be the chaotic good cat. Which I don't know where that lies on the spectrum here. Cat with a dick in its mouth. Yep, that's me. Alright. Saints were the first to watch over Tassin. My father knew that. Old Ron and Caper knew that. That bastard robot may not like it, but some of us keep traditions alive. Like the old widow Ottilia. I won't mention that at the Abbey. What do these traditions entail? Yeah, tell me about these traditions. When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That's an interesting tradition you got there. That way the witches don't steal your soul. Oh. Oh, interesting. Let you go. Alright, God bless you. Oh. Peter ain't doing too well. I wanted to look in my journal a bit more. Whoa, that's a lot more people on here than before. Father Thomas, town priest of Casting, tends to his flock at Our Lady of the Left. I don't know why all these are in different group sections. Oh, that's way too much information. Oh, these are just they're just pages. Okay. I guess that does make sense. Okay. Smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Hello, Andreas. Oi, Andreas. Good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Of course. Wonderful. I've got too many hours in the fire. Or rather shoes. Or shoes. I miscounted how many I put in, now I need a hand. Just to overheat, and I won't be able to watch the model. Not gonna read all this to your viewers. Come on, you can't say that. If I read it all, they'll just fall asleep. Here, take the shoes and the tongs. Put the hot pot in the shoe. On the anvil, I'll hit it with the hammer. Okay. Oh. Bonk. Bonk. What the heck? Faster. I'm trying. Bonk. 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 Yeah, there we go. Speed run. Bonk. 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 Woo! Let's do this. Well done, say short work. Thanks for the help on this. I don't know what I'll think of doing all of that at once. It sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. Have you considered a princess? Have you considered a child? Child labor? Oh, don't look at me. Painting is hard enough. None of the boys in the village seem interested. Keep at them. I bet you could get Bert Drucker. Ha! Paws would have my head if I tried. Anyway, I don't like to pick you up anymore of the time. I'll see you on our at the Abbey guest house for dinner. Until then, let's see. If I were to read, it's just the glossary. Come on, nobody's gonna be interested in the glossary. The medieval era was for child exploitation. Ah, yeah, such a good time when you could hire people for free or just 1 cent. I'm not gonna read. I'll choose one section to read. Alright, what has the fewest amount? Oh, that's so much. To listen to me read chicken soup recipes. Well, maybe I'll do that for a stream then. How about that? St. Luke. I guess. What city are we in? I'll read the one that has the city we're in. Tasling? Oh, Castling, that's right. I had to repeat it so many times. You think I would remember. Well, Castling isn't on here. Well, ASMR furry teaching you how to cook with gentle voice. um, I was actually worried about my voice when I started streaming because me hearing it, it does not sound good on recording. But I looked it up and that's a thing for everyone, and it's something to do with you're not supposed to hear your own voice, so when your ears hear it, it doesn't sound right. Everyone's like that, I think, but don't worry, your voice is ambrosia. Oh, thank you. I've heard it before how my voice is pleasing. I just had to have faith in that. Anyways, I'll read this section. Saint Luke, Christian, evangelist, and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. That's weird. Saint Moritz. Saint Moritz is a patron saint of casting. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion, Ho, converted to Christianity. They were all mature, martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Kersaw's shrine. Pleasing. Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula, sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea. Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. Vespers, monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Oh, it's actually an old Christian thing too, where the Jews had to pray 3 times a day, one out in the morning. I thought it was after lunch, but it might have been supper and then at night. But I don't believe you have to do that anymore. I can't remember. I don't believe so. So I have not been doing too well in that. Wander Jahara. Wandering years, during which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. Huh. Okay, are you happy now? I read a section. Why is there sheep always blocking my path? Yes. Good. So many sheep, jeez. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Martin, please. Can you give me a hand here? Sorry, Veronica, I can't do another female voice for you. What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on. It looks a lot like standing there and nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. Well, the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping. It's something I can do to help. No excuse me. Oh, no excuse me. I'll try to stay out of the way. Martin, idiot, you're going to help him. Oh. Have you ever handled sheep before? No. Then no, but thank you. Christian of you to offer. There's going on up at the Steinor's place. What's going on up there? Who's on that horse? Look rich. I don't think Martin but Lucky is giving him a earful. I thought I'm making the voice go actually deeper for her. Guys, I haven't seen Lucky. No. I'm gonna find a voice. Just give me some time. Guys, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter. And Claire's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. To my man's teacher. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. Martin, stay out of trouble for once. Oh, don't hurry. Behave yourself, don't we have enough to deal with right now? Guys, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up on the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course, yeah. I'll see you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. Help your aunt and your cousin, alright? Eat shit, Andres. Yeah, definitely Irish. Oh. Church and Druckers. Let's go up here first. Or not. I didn't want to go up there anyway. Maybe once they move their sheep, I'll be able to come back to something. There's so many people. I can't do voices for them. I can't even read all that. What is going on? Whoa, that just got perfectly clear. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? So are you a fan of medieval history, or was this just a game choice of convenience? I do like the art and some of the history. I'm not a big history medieval fan, but I do think it's quite interesting, especially the creative looks of it and the strange battles, I guess. So yeah, I picked this game because it was medieval. It looked like it was a choices matter, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Because I also stream Chivalry 2. Yeah, I do like medieval games, fantasy in general, really, and I probably contribute a lot. I love fantasy, even though I don't think there's going to be any kind of fantasy in this. I was very young when I was taken to a Renaissance fair, so you can. Oh, I want to go to a Renaissance fair. You're so lucky. I think it would be so cool to go to a Renaissance fair, especially play acting as part of it. I played Age of Chivalry and Chivalry Medieval Warfare, but I heard Chivalry 2 had a battle pass and shit. I don't think it does have a battle pass. Yeah, I just didn't look hard enough. I don't really care if battle passes are pretty bad. But Chivalry, the first one, wouldn't have a battle pass. It's pretty much the exact same as Chivalry 2, except not as modern, I guess. Campaign pass. You. Campaign passes. Morning, clowns. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. What to hear? You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see those new wood cuts. For an Italian edition of Till. Your speech or... I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from heresy. Yeah, shit 2 out of bad. I loathe monetization like that, so I gave the game a hard pass. Yeah, that's understandable. Cash grabs like that are disgusting. Like challenging physics-based games make want to look at Exanima. Sanima. I don't think I've heard it before. Usually, I don't like things like that. Like games that if it's like Dark Souls, because well, at least not by myself. It's hard for me to enjoy a game like Dark Souls by myself. I did play Wo Lung. That was fun for a bit for me, but then I stopped because it wasn't fun. I feel like I've seen this game before. Released in 2015. Oh, maybe not then. I thought it was a more recent game. Yeah, unless it's this game where you have to swing your attacks in the right angle. I think I have seen it before, actually. Yeah, I've seen this. I thought it was pretty interesting, the physics base of the game. I might give it a try at some point when I have more money. It's not on Xbox though, is it? I just looked at it on Steam. I was just trying to protect the old heresy, which mania adventure stories of questionable moral repute. For Lockheed typeset. For warning, it's in early access. I would not blame you for taking up. It's in early access. The game came out in 2015. Oh my goodness, it is in early access. Why is it in early access still? Are they still updating the game? Trying to look at the news of the game. Oh. They are still updating. How can they still be updating? Jeez. It's been there for 8 eons and likely still will be because 1, like, less than 10 devs, 2, and Zanima is actually just 1 dungeon plus arena mode. Up a playing full. Oh, okay. Yeah, you still have to pay $15 for it. Uh, Heresy? Sure, why not? Some things people are publishing these days would make bishops' heads spin. Or an abbot's. It doesn't take much with that one. I know it, but at least I don't have to deal with them much. So, supper tonight? After Vespers? It's the kind of game where it's not worth it unless you're very specifically interested in physics-based real-time swords play. It sounds like it. My interest is peaked, but it's not peaked enough to buy it. Of course, thank you. Great, I'll tell Mary and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. See you later, alligator. It's this way. That's I was trying to go down, game. Oh, it's Thomas. God bless, Master Miles. Hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up to the hill to get to work. Thank you, Father, but I'm running late to the Abbey. Good, good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise I'll make it this Sunday. I do, but I've been working on sketches late at night and just the sigh. What other sort of games have you enjoyed in the past? I play a wide variety of games. It really just depends on my mood, but usually my most frequent games I play is the COD series. Don't even start on how yucky it is now. I just play it with friends now, and that's it. Siege, because I'm trying to get good at it, but it's not easy getting good at Siege over Xbox, and I'm not even gonna try playing Siege on a laptop. And then there's For Honor. I play with a friend. Those are my go-to, but I also play a lot of different games. It just depends when I get bored. Like Overwatch, I used to play Cyberpunk, Rainbow Six Extraction. I love the Assassin series. Got into Valheim a little bit. Used to play Elder Scrolls Online. Love Payday 2. There's a lot. I could say a whole list. Like that countries video listing out all the countries. United States, America. I forgot how that goes. I'm not even gonna attempt it. I apologize. You don't have to make a promise to me, but our salvation is contingent on the. Oh, hey, it's those guys. Oh my! What a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mallow, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rothvogel, a great lord from the countryside of Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. Is that your wife next to you? I have to say, I am deeply sorry for your loss. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crumbling with novels for the Emperor's date. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was searching for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him for Orp the painter. Who was the artist, my lord? Why was the Diet assembled, my lord? How was Venice, my lord? I lived there only a few years ago. Oh, fascinating. Well, the city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. The city's artisans are still producing wonderful work. Tidion? Sidion. I think I said that was a C before. Sidion in particular is a god? Good god? No offense, father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Unbrook, and I decided to ride hard to make a visit to Keransua. Well, I'm glad that's not your wife. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. A great loss for this Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune. Wow, that's not some nice. Recently came across a copy of the Historia Castilla. He was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. This game is a pronunciation nightmare unless you are like a bachelor of medieval history. Yeah, I might have to turn it to where it's more readable. So I can find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. Actually, can I go ahead and do that? Easy fonts. Ba-da-ba! It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Okay, I was wondering to change the words around to words that are more understandable. But don't worry, mispronouncing words is honorable. It means you read a new word somewhere. Oh, that's a way to look at it. Wait, have you, have you been able to tell that I've been mispronouncing words? Can you read this? Yes. I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassin's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey to Father Bernard. I have come to check on its progress. I don't well enough to know that what's correct, but you have mispronounced some. I just didn't want to make you self-conscious. No, I've never been good at English. It's fine. Oh, my lord, if you have to come to see a manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mahler here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. I have to get married before I can be a true master. It is an honor to meet you, my lord. Maybe he'll approve of me. approve for me? Help me out?
Jace is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium.
A Nuremberg artist working in an Abbey sculptorium? In 1815, or 1580, I read that backwards. Oh, we should talk, Andres. I must know the story. Of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Well, I'm already late to the Abbey, but I suppose it's alright. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship with me. It would be an honor. Nope. Wonderful. It is so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thanks for your introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table.
Did the Abbot invite me?
Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse? Excellent. We will see you there. The Collis, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horse to Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mahler. I'll meet you there. At once, milord. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old not to be yet a master. You said you were unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt? Wonderful. Same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says the things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have met him. You must tell me. No. He was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. His ideas don't hold much interest for me, I'm afraid. No, his ideas are fascinating. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have. They didn't even read his list of 95 theses against the church. I feel like I've heard that before. 95 theses against the church. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate, and Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem well educated. Why are you so educated? Not so. Ha! No. My family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge from Aristotle and Zerto, Fascino, Erasmus, everyone in between yet to come. I have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is a well-read as a university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Well, no, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but didn't finish. I wonder, is a doctorate still 8 years in this, and a master's 5 to 6? Or is time shorter? I didn't even know that they had degree plans. Hold on. Master's degree. Oh, so yeah, it doesn't change words. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. But what was your area of study? Yeah, I was wondering if I get to decide this. Theology has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, and canon law, heresies, and similar subjects.
carrot wall. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured system of laws that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics human biology, medicine, and illness. I don't know. All these seem pretty useful. Especially the law part. I'm gonna run into some trouble with people. Like the commissioner in keeping me. Or maybe I could help with the taxes. Medicine, theology. Canon law? I don't know what canon law is. I'll just say I'm a man of medicine. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come.
You, if I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again.
Yes, you know all about putting leeches on people to drain them of their excess humor. Yes, the black leeches are used for getting rid of the demonic spirits that inhabit the body in times of growth and old age when the mind starts deteriorating. And then the white leeches are for getting out the bad juices that taint the blood.
Curse you, Lawrence Rathbone, their tits dogs! Tearing you to pieces would be too kind of a fate.
These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What's that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. ... Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study in the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Did you have a favorite subject? I have no idea what trivium, quadrivium is, but okay. Latin has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sententai and taqua, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic and the Empire. Wow, that is a hard word to say. Logician instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it, is adept at spatial analysis, can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Excels at rhetorical in university. He is a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Occultist. That teaches the occult in school. Knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, liturgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Heaven and earth. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movements. He is also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience. I gotta say, learning about necromancy, I think I'm gonna go for a more nature vibe though. Be the soft nature boy. Yeah. I love studying nature, world, my lord. Both the heavens above and the wild spaces around us. You be quiet. You did not call it.
I studied as much astronomy as I could. It's incredible how much we've learned from both the Arabs and the Greeks. True, but even now we continue to discover more about what we can see within the celestial sphere. It began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. Whoa, that's pretty deep. Began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. Wow. And this may seem foolish, but I spent a lot of time in the wilderness learning about plants and animals. Really? The libraries of foot not have enough herbals to satisfy your curiosity? I don't mean to malign our most august Greek and Roman authors, but the Materia Maricia was written before the coming of Christ. Wow, that is a long time ago. 1500 years from this. Pagan myths such as the earth being round or the earth orbiting the sun. Yeah. I can't. Wow. People trying to humble themselves so much by saying that the earth revolves around the sun. Like, really? The sun revolves around us. Such dumbasses, I swear. Do they not see the sun moving? I mean, really. So obvious. Surely there's more that we can learn about plants, insects, and animals by observing them in nature. Beyond that, I simply have a love for wild places. Yeah, I'm a real wild man. I did not share your academic interest in nature. I must admit that I sometimes enjoy a solitude of a walk in the woods. Your other study. Was there anything else you excelled at? Oh, I decided more than one. By wild places, he means furry conventions. Oh, I only wish I have not been to a furry convention yet, and I want to go. One in Texas that's happening, I think now or sometime soon. Anyways, there's a favorite streamer of mine, Dano, that's down there, and I wish I could go. I would love to meet him. Okay. I think. Oh man, a coldest or just okay. How about? Might have to play this twice. I'll do a good boy route first time, and then a more evil one next. So then I won't do a princess. I'll do logician. The smart nature boy. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's Organon the foundation for study? Come on, soft nature boys are great with the dark side. I'll do a dark side after. But you want to know what's even greater than soft nature boys with with a dark side? Soft boys within nature that are intelligent and yet goofy at the same time. Isn't soft nature boy plus dark side equal werewolf? Does it? How do I change my decision? How do I change my decision? I must be a werewolf. I must howl. That's the organon for logic and the Euclid's elements for geometry, but the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new text on logic. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastic philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. I do not know many of these words. You chose a werewolf. Oh.
The Englishman William of Ockham gave us the Summa Logica, arguing nominalism against Platonic realism. And of course, Thomas Aquinas gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in the pursuit of truth. All monks and friars, of course, a great deal of works to force Aristotle to fit within the Church's vision of truth. Is that wrong? Oh, that was him reading it. I question that these great men should have wrestled logic into what the Church established by flat force. It is true. If you have to fit it into the Church, it's not true. Ah, there's Abby. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How'd you come to know him? I'm sorry, I just went right by that. My family have been patrons of Kierosaw for, oh, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kierosaw still had a wonderful library and artesian. Professional artists have taken over most manuscripts production, so I was shocked to have an active scriptorium here. Well, there's not much left of it these days. 12 men, a young scribe, and me. It's a good place as any to create art. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. Well, Kurosawa is more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning a manuscript from an abbé in this day and age. But well, my family have been patrons of Kurosawa for generations. It seems wrong to stop now, while there is still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Garnot a year ago. I thought I would stop by to check on progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no. I do know the artist well, the venerable Brother Piero. Oh, he's your... Wait. How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills. That's what your concern is with. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color that I very much look forward to seeing it. I wonder if he does commissions of werewolves. I need to get an art commission of my Sona. I'll call his tend to the horses and baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. I made the mistake of looking up nominalism and philosophical realism, and my head is spinning. Oh, that is a lot of big words. I do like philosophy and psychology. I love psychology. However, I know my limits on big words, and that is them. The biggest word I learned is significant. Academic philosophy is written so opacally, it makes it impossible to decipher as a layman. Oh, well, let's not keep Hobbit waiting any longer. Nuns. Quite unusual for Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. Sorry, my statement wound up being ironic. Opaque equals impossible to see through, opposite of transparent. Oh. I
was wondering why that sounded familiar, but I couldn't remember exactly what it meant. Yeah, that was a bit ironic of you. But then Kurosawa is a place out of time in more ways than one. You know Mother Ciela? She seemed to recognize you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Whoa, there's some bad blood. Oh, you must be Father Gernot. I am Lord Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothwald. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet in your last visit. If I ever don't feel like I speak well, because I don't use big words considered, do you actually want people to understand? Yeah, that's the thing. Big words equals bad. Oh, if you say so. I am not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. What? Yes, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Big words equal bad, but I grew up role-playing with a thesaurus, so... What? I mean, a thesaurus... I do use a thesaurus. My favorite website is Go to One Look. I think that's what it's called, to look up synonyms for words for if I'm writing, because you do have to get creative with some words in there. So I do know some big words, but it takes all my brain power. You had one on your computer, a physical one, humongous. I don't. Is that the name of the thesis, or is that a word I don't know? Oh, animal. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab some from the kitchen? Oh, humongous. Large. That's how humongous is spelled? Seriously, how bad is it? You can't stop. Yeah. But humongous isn't even a big word. I mean, it's a humongous word. But it's not, like, it's not known that well. It's just I didn't realize that's how it's spelled. So tell you my word, my lord. I will meet you there. It is literally a big... I know it's literally... I said that. It's literally a humongous word. Yes. I don't know what you're doing with the bird, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Of course, Father, I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance of my payment for the Book of Hours? Oh. Then get to work. Yes, Daddy. Father. Shit. I should have asked him about an advance for Gertner's taxes. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthias to pay me early. So eager to please authority here. I am not. I am not eager. It's just that goes with the character I'm doing. I'm a good boy. That's Brother Matthias. Oh, there's so many places to go. I can't have all these choices. There's a garden? This door must lead into the rest of the convent, not for me. Featherview. It always smells so fresh. Sister Gertrude is wise to have some in the garden. Have there been any cats in the game yet? No, I haven't seen them. What was that sound? Oh, I'm going into somebody's house. I want to see the shitty medieval cats. Give it a minute.
God bless you, Andreas.
There was one in the margins. Oh, when the book opened, I didn't see it. God bless you, Mother Cecilia.
Is there something I can help you with?
I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with Baron.
What concern of it is yours?
Just seemed unusual. Dang. Sassy one. If I had money, I would commission my son to look like a shitty medieval cat. Oh.
The Baron arrived to see the abbot in the scriptorium. It isn't appropriate for the sister to interact with men.
Sisters interact with me. I see. That makes sense. Thank you. Sister interact with me.
As they need to, at my discretion. The Baron is an important visitor and a patron of the abbey, but there is no need for him to speak with the sisters. Or me.
I see. That makes sense. Thank you, Mother Cecilia.
Until later.
Until then. No one ever says bye. Oh, going to someone else's house. Painting of Hildegard of Bingen, Mother Cecilia's favorite. Door in the corner locked to outside, men at least. I want to go see the plants. There we go. Passing is lucky to have so much wood actually growing. I had to buy it back in the room, but the many-petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Still, I think it's a certain charm.
God bless you, Master Mallow.
This game looks great. A lot of the team must have been History Major fans. Yeah, they seem to be. It really has a medieval style. It's so good. Everything's going in the nun's kitchen.
No offense, Master Mallow, but I cannot speak with men.
Ah, my apologies.
God bless you.
You as well, sister. I didn't know nuns couldn't speak to men. Sticker to dries and stores. I keep hearing that clink and I worry. My only criticism, I haven't heard any medieval music. Maybe it's just turned down, but where's all the medieval music? There was in the main menu, but yeah, there's no music playing. Now that I think about it. I did turn the music down some, but yeah, nothing. If you dry and stores all proverbs here. Cat! There's a cat! Pet Musfunga. Yeah, Musfunga. The cat doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like I know. Turn the audio up all the way. Okay. There's literally none though. Sister is like here in the garden, well tended. Musfunga. Where's your good kitty? Where's your good kitty? Where are the Cantigas de Santa Maria? I don't know what that means.
God bless you, Master Mallow.
Sister Matilda, how are you doing?
Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to her unless it's necessary to pull my
Ah, forgive me, sorry to bother you.
Thank you, Master Mallow.
You didn't say God bless you. Songs of Santa Maria, a collection of songs written by Classian King Alfonso X El Sabio. Okay, you know that way too much by heart. Sister Gertrude. God bless you, Master Mala. It's one of my favorite composers of all time, Sumi. How goes your work in scriptorial? Very well, thank you. Oh, then I guess you wouldn't be interested in saffron that I received yesterday. What's saffron, really? Where do you hear that? Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. Other people, yeah. I like old school music. It's from the 1980s. Me, yeah, I like old school music. It's from the 2018s. That's not old school. That's ancient. That's historical music. Maybe you convince Prior Attic to get some for your yellows. Good to know. If you need any herbs or flowers, I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Don't worry about that. I'll go gather in the forest later. Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Sophia on these days. God bless you, Mother. Mother. Alan. Alan. Listen to ancient music too. Check out the Sikidos Epitaph. Shit's fire. Majete. God bless you, Brother Piero. Wait, Master Mala. I thought you couldn't see me, Sister Margaret. During the day, I can see some colors. How did you know it was me? You and your brother Piero both smell the pigments you use. But you're taller, and you have other smell to you, like fish or burnt almonds. Oh, that's old linseed oil. Popular among the towns, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. I pronounced Sikilos correctly first try. Nice. Yeah, I have great rolls of the tongue. I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it. How are Sister Gertrude's hurts coming? It's too early to tell. Most of them won't be grown until then. Still, working with her suits me. Have a good day. God bless you, Master Mala. Look, fair warning, that song, See Close Up at That, is kind of sad. Kinda, huh? Lord Matthew maintains this shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. Okay? Cranks up the waterworks for me every time I hear it. I'll have to look into it. I love music. Ah, there's so much to explore here, it's insane. Meadow. This is where I was. I didn't really get to explore because I was on this beautiful island. Can I not pick any of these? Let's pick on the forest, mill. I guess I'll come back here later. Guest house. Oh. Meow. Meow, meow. Are those geckos making that sound? They're frogs. That's a horse. infirmary, chapter house, monastery. Jeez, there is so much. Where am I even supposed to be going? Is that there? Is it there? There was a lot in there. It's probably in there. Journal. Ooh. I need to find a way to get an advance from the alley so I can help. Blah blah blah. Hologram might be receptive to a negotiation to the funds I need to close, so I carefully make it worth its while. I can speak about fast about the parents. Blah blah blah. Another day, another page. Blah blah blah. Ex Iblis. Okay. Apps, people. Worms. No, I don't want to see worms. That's one I want to look at. Martin Luther. Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. Oh, I remembered that back in history, how the church would you'd pay the church to have your sins forgiven. I was wondering why his name sounded familiar besides Martin Luther King. I thought there was something else in here. It's 95 Theses? Where's that at? List of propositions against the church practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517. I believed he nailed his thesis to the doors of church, too. It was an interesting fact, so I wanted to remember it. Wait. Stall. Diet. An imperial diet is an assembly of 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire. The prince electors, princes, and dukes and representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. Yeah, the church has long been a terrifically corrupt organization. Yeah, especially the Catholic. You know that I don't remember if this was a fact or just theory, but it was talked about how the Catholic Church is the ones that made the Islamic belief as a way to get that part of the land back for the Catholic Church or something. But obviously that didn't work out too well. There's some music for you.
Agnus redemit oves, Christus innocens patri, reconciliavit peccatores, mos et vita duello, conflixere mirando.
There is so much to explore in these areas. What, you're wanting me to sing in Latin? Beautiful voice, you should try learning that.
Et gloriam vidi resurgere
500 bits.
Angelicos testes sundarium et vestes Surrexit Christus pes mea.
Maybe 4,000 bits.
Receret suos in Galilea.
But
Ipsi
I think
emos
for now,
Christum
this is gonna be the end of the stream because it's been over 2 hours. Worth it. Ugh. I don't even think I made much progress, but it was definitely fun. Enable Medial's characters and fonts. Enable that. I never did see that. Available. Camera audio. Accessibility. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Mini games. Huh. Yeah. Well, here you'll be able to see the main menu music. Yeah. All right. So it was nice having you part of the stream, Check here. My first follower and dedicated one, probably. I'll try streaming tomorrow or today, I guess, since it's 7 o'clock. Anyways, hope y'all have a good day, and bye-bye.